In previous class, we have seen diode clippers. We have constructed clippers using resistance and diode. And clippers are used to remove unwanted portion of input signal. We have seen 4 general categories. Positive clipper. So positive clippers actually removes positive portion of the input signal. Next we have studied negative clippers. Negative clippers removes negative portion of the input signal. Then we have seen biased clipper. We have used reference voltage VR, and then we have discussed combinational clipper. So it removes unwanted portion in both positive side and as well as negative side also. So in this class we are going to learn about high pass RC filter circuit. High pass RC filter circuit. So we can construct high pass filter using R and C value. So we have a series capacitance. And a shunt resistance R, and we are giving input here V I, and we are taking output across shunt resistance R as V0 is equal to voltage across this resistance value R. Consider current flowing through circuit is I. So your symbol is plus minus. Here you have plus minus. This is simple high pass RC circuit. Let me have the analysis. So high pass means it allows. So high pass means it allows high frequency and it rejects low frequency. So it allows high frequency components. This circuit allows only high frequency components. So when we have the analysis part, whenever you are seeing capacitance, you must use Laplace transform. You can use S domain analysis. So your V0 of S is equal to this VI of S into same branch resistance is R divided by total resistance R plus 1 by AC. So if we are simplifying, V0 of S by VI of S is equal to SCR divided by 1 plus SCR. So put S is equal to J omega means you will get this V0 of S by VA of S. We can take it as A of S. So A of S is A of J omega is equal to J omega CR by 1 plus J omega CR. Now put omega is equal to 2 by F means A of J 2 by F is equal to J 2 by FCR divided by 1 plus J2 by FCR. So we can write this A of J2 by F is equal to J2 by FCR divided by 1 plus J into F by FC. F by FC. This FC is actually, this FC is where FC is your cutoff frequency. So your cutoff frequency value is equal to 1 by 2 by CR, which is 3 dB cutoff frequency. FC 3 dB is equal to 1 by 2 by CR. So if you are writing F by FC means you will get FC is equal to 1 by 2 by CR. Now look at this equation. Look at this equation 1. From equation 1, you have one pole and one 0. So if you are equating numerator part equal to 0 means you will get 0. Here you have a 0 at origin. That is S is equal to 0. Okay. Then you are also having a non-zero pole. A pole at some frequency. So pole at some, you have a pole and 0 at origin. You have a 0 at origin. So you can draw the frequency response F versus gain in dB. So you have a 0 at origin means initially it has 20 dB plus 20 dB slope. So it has 0 at origin means 0 contributes plus 20 dB plus 20 dB per decade. Plus 20 dB slope. Then you have a pole. So pole contributes minus 20 dB. 0 contribute plus 20 dB slope. Similarly, pole contribute minus 20 dB gain. So you have at this point you have a pole means. So plus 20 minus 20 will become 0 dB. So this will be your response. This is actually 0 dB. It is plus 20 dB minus 20 dB equal to 0 dB. This cutoff frequency is 3 dB cutoff frequency. You have to measure 3 dB minus 3 dB means you will get this point. This is called actually FC. In normal value means it will be 1 by root 2 times of maximum value, AV by root 2. So this cutoff frequency FC is 1 by 2 by RC. It is determined by 1 by 2 by RC. So this is a frequency response of high pass filter. So from this graph clearly we can say it rejects low frequency component and it allows high frequency component, hence it is called a high pass filter. Now we are going to see about differentiator circuit. So 6a differentiator. Differentiator is a special case of high pass filter with very low time constant. That is, time constant tau is equal to RC small. So time constant tau RC is equal to small. So it is also it is high pass filter only with this RC product should be small. If it is small, tau is small means it will act as differentiator circuit. So this is high pass filter. If you are selecting RC value is very low means it will act as differentiator. So we know that we know that from equation 1 V naught of S by VA of S equal to SRC by 1 plus SRC. So when we are selecting this RC is small. So RC is small means we can approximate 1 plus SRC is equal to 1. RC is very small means we can approximate very less than 1. RC is very less than 1 means you can approximate 1 plus SRC is equal to 1. You will get V naught of S is equal to SRC into VI of S. So apply inverse Laplace transform. Apply inverse Laplace transform. You will get V naught of T is equal to. So we know that S into VA of S means this RC is constant. I am taking outside. S into VA of S we can write in time domain d by dt of VA of T. D by dt of VA of T. So consider, we know that if you are differentiating here, if you are differentiating step signal means you are getting, if you are differentiating step signal means you are getting impulse signal. You are getting impulse signal. So impulse signal d by, you know that d by dt of step signal is equal to impulse signal. So d by dt of step signal is equal to impulse signal. But when you are using RC value is very small means discharging time also very less. So you will get actually approximated spike wave, approximated impulse waveform. You cannot get exact impulse signal. You have a small discharging time like this. So when you are applying step signal means you are getting narrow spike signal. Narrow spike signal. So when you are getting this narrow spike signal, we can approximate this circuit as differentiator. So if you are using RC value very high, means you have the discharging time like this. So when you are increasing RC value, the discharging time also get increased. So for differentiator, you have to select RC value very small. Tau is equal to RC very small. So if you are increasing RC, means discharging time also get increased. You will not the circuit will not work as differentiator circuit. So next, I am giving input as square waveform and differentiator output V0. So actually we are expecting, if you are differentiating square wave, means you will get train of impulse at this transition, low to high transition or high to low transition only, you will get impulse signal. So mathematically, if you are differentiating this input signal, you will get train of impulses. But when you are selecting RC value small, we give small discharging time like this. You cannot get the exact impulse signal. You are getting narrow. Instead, you are getting narrow spike signal. So when you are differentiating square wave, you will get spike signal. The RC is very small. Differentiator, input and output waveforms.